Okay. I will say this now, Xenoblade is going to be probably one of the longest projects on this channel outside of Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon,
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
So let's talk about Fiora. From what I remember on paper, Fiora behaves a lot like Shulk. And you know, she doesn't... she doesn't have all the biggest outfit variations. But yeah, so... Fiora, from what I remember... Because again, it's been a hot minute since I've played Xenoblade. Fiora, if I remember correctly, plays a little bit like Shulk. She's another glass cannon. And there we go. For completing one row, we get an Ether up 2. I'm not going to deal with the monsters yet because, as I've said, I'd rather have Ryan back in the team, or at the very least, both Shulk and Fiora. I could probably handle these monsters, but I'd rather wait. Okay, for completing that, an agility up. So, okay, while we do this, because now I actually have a moment to talk about them, these gems. So, certain items have slots, or sockets. You can socket in gems to improve a stat. It's your standard system. If you've ever played something like Diablo, you know exactly what they are. That is a unique monster. Do not solo unique monsters. Do not challenge a unique monster until you have a full team. They can be actually very challenging. You'll know it's a unique monster when you see like this lightning effect behind its name. And it has a special title. But back to what I was saying, you can remove and resocket gems as much as you want, so there's no fear of like breaking or anything like that. None of our gear so far has slotted items, or is slotted, so we can't really use anything yet. But as you've noticed, the goggles on Shulk came with oh, it'll come to me. It came with an Ether up slotted in for free. Certain unique items come preset with gems, so it's just something to keep in mind. If you're curious, also one thing I will say with the map, if you are curious about what you are seeing for a red exclamation mark, general rule of thumb, if you stand still and it's moving, it is an enemy.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious, but today it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Now we have the Affinity Cry. So we also have access to the Heart to Hearts, which Heart to Hearts usually require things like certain time, certain party members, and certain affinity between said party members. So, now here's the thing. There are things about the Heart to Hearts that, you get different reactions. Now, depending on what you say, here's the thing. There are affinity between party members. If you say the wrong thing, you can lose affinity. You say a neutral thing, it's a net zero. If you say the right thing, you can actually get some massive boosts. So, for example, in this conversation, from what we could gather about Shulk would never invite her. He's Shulk. He is socially adept. But he's a good guy. It was her and Dunban. You remember too much. There's a couple different ways this conversation could go, depending on what you'd say. So there is a way to review these, and I do recommend it, because you could get some interesting bits of dialogue. If I remember correctly, back in the Wii version, you had to create hard saves, and you had to reload it to see conversations like this. What is your problem, dog? So yeah. That's the heart-to-heart. So that's something I really do like about this game, and I also do like it in Xenoblade 2. The affinity system. Like, party members will actually work better together if you build the affinity gauge. So it actually does have an impact on your team comp. Just something to keep in mind. As I said, I will not be getting all the heart-to-hearts just because some of them require a lot of grinding. There are ways to like quickly boost an affinity of the character, evolving the items you collect. You can have a party member gifted to another party member, giving small boosts to affinity. And honestly, one of the best ways to improve affinity is just to fight with said party members in an organized group. There's one other system I have to talk about with combat, but it's not relevant yet, so we'll talk about it later. And some of these voice lines are fucking weird. Looks like we've got a couple more active quests. I'm going to hold off to picking up the rest of these quests. Session.
What's up?
I'm still gonna hold off that one up front because if it's the one I think it is, I want to wait to do that. That actually becomes very important. That is a quest line that has a really good payoff if you play your cards just right. But I forget the exact. At least says if I'm remembering that as the right quest line.
Hello.
Yeah, as you see, she does not want to talk to Fiora, even though Shulk's there. So what you gotta do is, Shulk needs to be the leader.
Hello.
Yeah, this is something that needs to be done in the lab, which we're going to next anyway. Just gonna run around and grab the rest of these quests. And I'm gonna use this really quick to gush again about the map. This map is fucking gorgeous. And in honesty, there's so much I have to say about it. There's some stuff I'm gonna hold off because... yeah. No, I'm gonna wait to pick up the rest of these quests. The reason I'm gonna wait to grab the rest is because if I remember correctly, there are certain events we could see with these other quests. But we need certain party members and other story beats. So we'll come back to them later.
Who's there?
Yeah, this is about the gem slots I was talking about. There is a forging process you could use with the ether furnace, as he mentioned. Oop, there goes my phone. I'll get more into that later. That becomes a much easier thing to do later in the game when you have better materials, and it gets better with the better affinity between party members. So, for example, you do it with two characters who downright hate each other, you're going to get terrible results. You do it with characters who are like best friends, then you'll actually get some amazing results. Again, we'll come back to that later. At this point in the game, gems aren't the biggest deal. They're just something to keep in mind. Hey, Ryan, what are you doing? No. No!
Ryan?
Ryan, what are you doing?
Shulk! No, I'm just...
Ryan!
Goodness.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's... a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
Ryan said nothing.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
That just happened.
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan, Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Ryan, when you held the Monado, did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped, and then...
Time had stopped.
So, was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan,
He's had
what
short-term
did you want to
exposure
ask
to
me
holding
about?
the blade.
Oh, yeah. Old Square Tash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. And now I have to go all the way to the Magma Ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders.
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magma Ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a male lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine.
Well, he
I
is
can
the
take
glass
care of
cannon.
myself.
But
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
I think she does. So, take a quick second first to talk about our arts, because we did learn a new one as I was running around doing other stuff. Shulk has learned Stream Edge, which is an AoE cone. As you see, Ryan actually has a couple arts. A lot of Ryans do accumulate aggro as they go.
Alley-oop! Alley-oop!
Alley-oop! Ryan has some amazing lines.
Huh?
There's nothing else we can really do to be prepared. Like, this isn't a game where you could buy potions or anything. All damage is permanent unless you have a heal move like Shulk's Light Heal or skills that come with dedicated healers later in the game. I know the characters I'm good with. I'll say this. There are characters I'm really good with, and there are characters where I'm okay with, but then I mess up on their tactic. I'll go more into those, but yeah, I'm gonna go into each character, like the idea behind their role in the party, the damage they deal, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be over the course of the game, so there's going to be a lot of characters, a lot of people we interact with. And at this point, I am just trying to find things to talk about for it, because there's so much I could talk about with Xenoblade. But there's so much I can't talk about because it's spoilers. Oh, I can't bear. Did you? We also have Slit Edge, which is like backslash, but from the side of the enemy.
That was too easy. Let's not lose our heads, though. Split edge.
So we have both. We have one to hit from the flank and one from the rear.
I'm feeling it.
And there's the meme. There's it's Ryan time.
No? Anyone? Everyone, let's go! Let me at him. I'm ready. We can definitely do this. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in. Come on, we can do it. Wow, down.
That's the topple effect. An enemy cannot attack or move when under topple effect, so if you have one that rotates a lot and you just can't get it to unlock from you, using Topple will be very useful. There's a lot more I have to say about the Topple effect. Topple is very... Oh, frig, I forgot that guy does that. Topple's a very important status effect to keep in mind in this one. There's another collection quest out the way. We're gonna change it to day so the other things spawn. Hello! Welcome! Welcome to the first day of Xenoblade. Ah, come on. I'm a little rusty. It also probably doesn't help that I'm not wearing my glasses so I can't see. One thing I will point out, this should come as no surprise to anyone who's played an MMO, but yeah, do try to keep in mind the amount of attacks you're dealing, because it is possible to steal the aggro from your tank.
Let's go! Let me at him. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in.
As you see, as I just stole the aggro back from Brian.
Almost there. Yeah! We're the best. Who else wants some? Right. Let's do this. This one's mine.
Other thing I will give this game's AI, if you do afflict break, if there's a character with it, they will usually afflict topple. Collectible Collectopedia. Let's see here. I just can't get over it. I love this music. I guess I might as well. I'm going to try to balance doing side quests on top of doing main story. Because, as I've mentioned before, there is a YouTuber who has a full 100% playthrough of Xenoblade. A very good walkthrough. I would recommend it if you want a full guide. It's like over 100 episodes. I actually forget how many. It went on for a year. Oh yeah, Xeno always has. Yeah, no, all the Xenos do have good music. Like, even Xenoblades 1 and 2, Golden Country, Chronicles X, even Xenogears and Xenosaga. They all have good music, but all in different ways.
We can't lose. Let me at him. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, sure. Get stuck in.
What, Chugga's playthrough's 100... Wait, are you talking about Chugga's playthrough's 117 episodes? Oh! I couldn't remember the exact amount. I know his Xenoblade 2 one's even longer. Like, seriously. It's fucking insane how much that went on for. It is the most detailed playthrough of this game, though, I think you could find. Or one of. It also helped that he was such a huge fan of Xenoblade.
Let me at 'em. Dream Edge! Come on! Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this. All right, I'm feeling it.
Ah.
Now it's right time. Bring it on. Yeah, I'm turning
Yeah, 2 is over 200 episodes. Yeah,
lose our heads though.
it's insane. And then he also did Golden Country on top of it.
We can't lose. Let me at 'em.
Now my question, is he gonna do Xenoblade 3?
You're really getting into this, right?
He's gotta complete the trilogy.
We win. Let's not lose our heads though.
There's another quest down. Let's see, I should actually have some. Let's see, block rate. I'm gonna switch over to the one that improves agility. And I don't have a doubt he's eventually going to do it. Oh no, there it is. Maybe in 3 years. Knowing Chugga, because he's gonna play it on his own and learn the game inside and out, knowing that guy.
You're a lifesaver. Now it's right time. Strike! Not long now. Okay, let's finish this. Yeah! I'm really feeling it. I'm powering up.
Yeah, because that's all Chugga's playthroughs. They are detailed 100%. The amount of work Chugga Conroy puts into his Let's Plays, it's crazy.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
I'll say this, I have nothing but respect for Chugga Conroy with the amount of work he puts into those videos. And some of them are really, like, I'll be honest, I find his videos to be entertaining. Also, mobile delay. Yeah, no, you gotta love the mobile delay.
Everyone, let's go! Let me at 'em. We can definitely do bring it on.
I might be able to do this. It's gonna be a high morale. Okay. Nope. I took a calculated risk, but boy, I'm bad at math. It was worth a try. I only had 1 level on it, so I mean, I'm not too surprised. You know, I will say, we will do Xenoblade. I'm gonna say this now. We're gonna do Blind Xenoblade 3 on the channel when that comes out. Hence, this is... I've kind of explained this. This is the full series playthrough I do. Which is basically, I just go through the entire game. I try to play as much of it as I can. Usually, I do aim for 100% on this one. But, as this one, I'm actually racing against the clock. Because my goal is to try to beat Xenoblade 1 and 2, and hopefully Golden Country before Xenoblade 3.
Something? You will be needing the transport
I've had
cases,
lots of big brain theories
right?
about 3. I'm not talking about them now just because...
Fiora,
I do want to try to keep spoilers away.
I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
I love that smug face. He's great. I love Fiora.
I knew she didn't trust me.
I don't blame
Looks
her.
like it.
But, I'm going to assume there are people who have not seen Xenoblade all the way through. So, I am howling with the idea of keeping up some mystery for the new viewers who have never seen the game before.
Yes? Yes?
Okay, there we go. That should be all the stuff for our first visit. I have so many big brain theories. I have so many, like, big theories I could say about, Xenoblade 3's trailer, what we got so far. A lot of the characters looked... I saw a couple characters who could be seen in this game. A couple who could be seen in Xenoblade 2. A couple familiar environments. And even a couple familiar looking types of enemies. So this is talking about the 3 types. There's visual, sound, and just aggro. Yeah. There's some who will only attack if they see you. Others will only attack if they hear you.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Ryan.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, these ones attack in groups, so might as well go nuts. Okay, there goes the target. Yeah, no, I can see it. There were a couple characters, like I said, who I thought looked like characters from this game. A couple of voice actors did confirm. Well, a couple of actors accidentally confirmed the game's existence prior. They were doing interviews for other projects, and they mentioned just offhandedly they had been in to record for this. For Xenoblade 3, and everyone's just like, what?
Is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
I'm feeling pretty good. There's nothing around here that can beat us.
Who else wants some? Nice job.
I know, X is not a separate game title. That the only thing I won't be covering is X because I just don't have a way to record it. I don't have a Wii U. But if I remember correctly, the timeline goes Xenogears, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and then it splits into Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenosaga. Or at least that's the way I've always seen the timeline. I don't know if that is official or not, but that's how I've always heard it described.
Is everybody ready?
I'm ready. Let me at 'em.
Yeah. You know, I will say this, I do know, Xenoblade X is definitely not, a sub-series. I have heard people try to say it is. It kind of reminds me... yeah, let me finish this fight so I can keep my thoughts straight here. It kind of reminds me of something with Mega Man Legends, where a lot of people say Mega Man Legends is a sub-series, like, oh, it's not part of a timeline, it's a spin-off, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no. It is the very end of the Mega Man proper timeline. like, starting from the classic. To the point you can find items confirming this in the game. And you have one character flat talk about Reploids. Give me a second. I will say this, yeah, you are right with 1 and 2 being at the same time. I will confirm that. Timeline-wise, they exist at the same time. Don't get me wrong, I don't think they will officially ever confirm Gears and Saga being part of Xeno's timeline, because they are spiritual successors at most. They're by a lot of the same people, but I believe they don't have the rights to them anymore. The one way I heard it was, I said, I don't know if it's correct or not, so, the way I heard it was that timeline. I don't know if it's true or not. But, because, I forget what it was someone was trying to say. I think it was because of the fact, it'll come to me. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. It's been it's been a while since I've actually tried to think of the Xenoblade timeline.
Let's not lose our heads, though. Nice job.
It is actually interesting, though. If I could. Oh shit!
Let's get out of here.
Nope. No, yeah, if I'm gonna fight it, might as well fight it here. Yep, and then I can use chain attack. Not a lot of damage, but it's still damage. I thought X6 was on a different planet. I never actually played X.
You're up. Leave it to me.
My turn. We did it!
Perfect.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go all out.
I could see the technology being oh, affinity change. Oh shit! Oh, well, I'm dead. Also, Fiora just learned a new art in the middle of combat.
Just a little longer. So tired.
Man, what a bunch of jokers. Let's stay focused.
I can't believe I pulled that back. Yeah, so that was what I saw some people say, like, why the break happens. Because the events that the theory was that, it was the old Xeno world, so Gears, X, and Saga, and where the events for this one got set. Yeah. And they're native there. To be honest, that's the weird thing about X. Yeah. What you just said. That's where also the main issue of saying that comes into play. X is kind of weird to talk about in lore now. Because there's both evidence supporting it being in it, being not, and being a prequel that leads to the events of Xenoblade Chronicles. That there was a massive reset. A lot of the connection is left up to theory crafting. And I do agree, I do think it's connected. I agree there. How it is where the problem comes in.
Is everybody ready?
I'm hoping, and this is something I do hope we get in 3, I hope we get a better connection.
I know I can. Yeah, I feel it too, Sean.
Definitely do this.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Fiora, get up.
I'm not gonna fall again. You're mine. We can do it.
End this.
I feel stronger.
Okay. Suppose it's just gonna be me fighting in here for a bit.
Bunch of jokers.